Hi, how many of you have ever wanted to do an inexpensive and very easy makeup tutorial for your Halloween costume? Because I get it that sometimes we don't know what we want and sometimes we just want to do the simple things in life. So today I will be teaching you how to do an easy Halloween makeup tutorial. My goal is to do something like La Muerte, something very basic yet very traditional. Now, y'all are about to laugh at my drawing, but this is just an idea of what I want and what I'm going to do. Trust me, it'll look a lot better on your face than it does on the picture. Y'all ready? See, it is pretty basic. It's pretty ugly. Now, all it's gonna do is just going to have a little skull on this side of the face and going to be very basic on this side. So it'll look like you're transforming or something like that. That's what I'm going for. So what you're going to need is black eyeliner. And if you don't have black eyeliner, black eyeshadow is also going to be the next thing. You need eyeliner. You need your contour palette. A nude eyeshadow palette. It has all the nudes. And that's all you're going to need. And your brushes. So I use this brush for nude eyeshadow. So I'm going to be using my brush. A packing eyeshadow brush. So I'm going to use this for the eyeliner to blend and to pack on that black eyeshadow. You also need a brush to apply your foundation. You need foundation as your base. And then you are going to need more contour and a sponge to blend out your contour. I'm just going to be using the Wet n Wild foundation. I really don't feel like I need to know what foundation I'm using. Y'all just need to know that you need a foundation to put on your face as a base. And you put that all over, like literally all over your skin. Then once you have that applied all over your face, basically just get your sponge and blend it evenly around your face. No patches. Okay, once you have that applied all over your face and you look like a whole ghost, next you want to do your eyes. Let's go into that. You're going to need your eyeshadow palette and you're going to need a brown that isn't too light, that it can't show up on your skin, but also not too dark that it looks like black. So this is the darkest brown on this palette. You don't want to start with that first. Maybe a medium brown. So I'm going to use this one right here that I'm pointing out with my brush. I'm going to put it all over my brush and I'm going to put it on the very top of my crease, and then I'm going to bring it around where my bag line is. I'm going to bring it like that and do that. Then you want to get the closest to black brown or your darkest brown and put it right inside or right above the brown that you already set. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, and then once you have that, this is where you want to bring in your pencil eyeliner or gel eyeliner, whatever you want to use. You use this because you want to have kind of a liquidy base, but not kind of like a sticky base whenever you put the brown, so that you can pack on the dry eyeshadow so that it'll be easier to blend and so that it'll look nice and set, and that term is matte. So we'll put this first and then we'll blend it and pack on the black eyeshadow. Now we're taking this brush, this packing brush, and we're going to blend it all out. Okay, once you have that pretty much blended everywhere, it doesn't look very nice right now, but when I get my black eyeshadow, I'm going to pack it on top and then go back with my blending brush and I'm going to blend it all out. I'm going to blend out the edges, and if I need to, maybe blend out even more brown, whatever it needs, so that it looks nice and neat. So I'm going to take this palette and get the black and put it right on top where I put the black eyeliner. And don't be scared to put as much black as you need to. It takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of product. Now I have the black all around me, so now I want to go back to my blending brush and maybe blend out some of the brown, the dark brown mostly, and put it all around the rim of what I just did. So I'm going to go back to this and put it just above where I did the black. After you have your eye done, you want to start the structure of your skull. Take your sharpened eyeshadow pencil or eyeliner pencil and make a line from your cheekbone, where you do your contour basically, your cheekbone, and go along that line, and right here where you hit the mouth crease, go down onto the corner of your mouth. Once you have that line, make sure you have that packing brush to blend it downwards. You don't want it so deep already that it's going to blend too much and smear. You want it very lightly and very thin as possible. After you have that, start your forehead crease. It's going to be about like in the picture that I drew. I want it like a straight line and then curve, so I'm going to do that. And then once I have that, I'm going to connect it kind of like a C. And just like that, I have my line, and I'm going to blend it now. First I'm going to blend the black, then I'm going to blend brown. Now after you have that, you want to deepen your black. Make sure it's as black as possible so that your brown doesn't overshine the black of the shadow that you want. Now it is handy to have liquid eyeliners because the liquid eyeliners will give a more precise and defined look. So I'm going to be using a marker, an e.l.f. pot eyeliner to fill in I'm going to use that to fill in the outline that I draw with my marker. So what I'm going to do is, like in the picture, she has kind of teeth marked out on her lips. So I'm going to do that with my lips. Hopefully it's going to look good. Now that that's traced out, I'm going to fill it in with my eyeliner. Alright, now that that is done, you want to take your marker eyeliner and just fill in any other holes or anything else. And after you do that, you want to trace the line very carefully. This takes a very steady hand, and do that as simply as possible. I did that. Now I'm going to go back to this brush. It still has a lot of black on it. I don't know if you can tell. But I'm going to use that and blend it out so it doesn't look so bad. Now that you have that, you want to go back to your eyeshadow palette, get your blending brush, and get that lighter brown and start blending the black that you have right here. Then you want to go back to your black, make sure that this whole thing is all set up and not patchy, and if it is, do that now while this is your final steps of the skull. Now to get started on the regular portion of your face. And there you go, guys, this is my look. It's not much. But it's something, you know. I have a Mexican dress. I can totally go as La Muerte. But I hope you all enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I hope you all have learned at least something from today's tutorial. And I hope that in the future you can have a lot of experiences with other things for Halloween. And I hope you all have a great Halloween this year. Bye!